Greetings and salutations, friends! Welcome, welcome, welcome for another glorious day of GreedFall. Yes, indeed. So, I believe we left off in the middle of a quest that we were on. We're getting fairly close to the end of the game. Sunday when we played for about 2 hours, and we actually tried out some Gloomhaven, and so we didn't actually play this one. Play some GreedFall. So I think we're right in the middle of a native quest, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see what we got here. Oh, actually, I guess we finished it. Trouble in Eden. Do you really want to go do that? Maybe. This is for Taleme. It's we haven't actually done any of those quests. And I think we just need to finish this off, and we should be good to go. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Hell, we may be finishing this up today. You never know. You never know, my friends. Okay, so where do we need to go? Teer Black Lens. Let's do it. Sweet. And we need to just find a zone transition, which is down here. Alright, we got it. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if you guys noticed the schedule this week, but, yeah. So, I'm getting married on Saturday. It's going to be fantabulous. I'll tell you what. Oh, God. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, boys. Pew, pew. No, is there like a secret difficulty that I was unaware of? That was the wrong button. Whoops. You can tell we haven't played in a while, eh? Come here, boy.
Things are about to get dicey.
No. You get him, girl. Let's get him. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have Afra in our group. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Where'd the other loot go? There it is. I forgot about that. I thought we had done all their quests. Let me check this out. So, we still have Siori is only nice. So I'm assuming that we could, if we continue the main quest, she should, you know, buck up, as it were. At least one would hope, anyway. And Taleme is still suspicious. Yeah, that's because we haven't actually done their quest. I think we're gonna do theirs as well. We most certainly are. We're at level 28. I have been debating, my friends. I have been debating on whether to switch classes from the Ultra Super Mega Wizard to a two-hand axe. And the reason I've been debating this, or even a two-hand sword, and the main reason I've been debating this is because I really, really, really like them. And they look really, really fun. And I'm kind of just like, well, I've been playing the Wizard the entire time, and it feels kind of meh at this point. I haven't really gotten anything. Look, the entire tree is at my fingertips, and it's pretty cool, don't get me wrong. But it's just kind of meh when I could go this way and get two-hand weapons. Slow, destructive. So I could actually wield both long blades and two-handed axes. How cool would that be? And then what does Fury do? Fury costs all of your Fury and gives you 15 seconds of 50% chain speed, 30% attack speed. Wow. Okay. Well, one of the main reasons I want to do it is because I would actually be fighting again, and not just, you know, teleporting and pew-pewing. But I think we'll leave it like this for now. I think we'll leave it. We need to gather companions. Yes, we do. Well, no, this will do fine. This will do fine. Afra's all right. She's not too bad. All right, now we need to learn the story beat. This is why we have no faction with Taleme. It's because we didn't do any of their quests. Because I believe this is the first one, so we actually need to roll up in here and take care of it. And it looks like so far we haven't had any hitches, so I'm very happy with that. Seems like all the things that I've been doing have fixed this mostly.
You have returned on All Manawi.
Yes,
Do you
indeed.
need something else?
Yes. Punk.
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Willie Troy.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Thélème, and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
And what about how did they convert you?
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you.
How's that a
How
thing?
did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
I see. I see. It's very interesting. So they're essentially pretending to be converts, but still holding to their old ways. That's actually how most religions ended up spreading. At least, what is it, Christianity? Parts of it anyway. That's why they adopted, like, pagan rituals in local areas. And what about the tablets?
One of the theologians
sir.
told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
Violently interrogated everyone. Well, that sounds great. Yeah, these people sound so awesome.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them.
Wow.
We asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you
Holy
angry
crap.
after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
So, he's essentially trying to martyr himself and the rest of his village to ensure that the Renaigse learn of their, I don't know, spirit, I guess? That they're not actually, you know, savages, as we like to call them. Savages! That's what they are. Always be savages. Alright, there's got to be more to this. There's definitely more to this story, and we're going to go find it. So, what are you? Okay. So the next few people we're going to be talking to are people from St. Matthias. San Matthias. Yes, yes. Thelemians. Thelemians? Thelemians. Whatever. Yeah, I remember we got this quest near the beginning of the game, so this should be interesting. See how they do it.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
It is kind of disturbing that our character refers to all their religious leaders as father. I think they did establish at the very beginning that the prince and some of us are definitely of this religion, including my character, I believe.
Tell me about
Although they
how
don't
you
talk about it
created
very
this
much, you know,
village.
like most religions.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vigsanegad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias.
Yes.
And everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
I love how he's talking about peace and harmony, and it's like they violently interrogated us. And it's like, well, yeah, that happened.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
That is very true. Living peacefully with another civilization is exactly how you get them to understand and believe what you want them to believe. It's actually quite good, in fact, especially if you know that yours is superior. And how do you know that? Well, technology is one way. Because like most things, if you have technology, then you most likely have advanced in cultural and other ways as well, including religion. Anyway, and how are your relations with the natives?
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of
I'm pretty sure
enlightenment.
they
Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
The fact that he didn't say, oh yeah, they left with this dude after a battle, just like the other guy described, makes it sound like a lie to me. And what about the neighboring villages?
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There is something strange here.
It often takes time for the people of the continent to get used to our paradise, but I am sure you will come to appreciate it.
Yeah, they keep calling it paradise.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
Just like naming your settlement Eden is a sure way for it to go to hell. Just saying. Just saying. You gotta have humility in the face of life. Otherwise it'll smack you down super duper hard. It has been known to do such things. Even to me.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
I see. I see. You silly, silly boy.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
So they just left them in a shack, unsupervised.
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Well, there you go.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously.
Right?
If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Yeah. So, and whom do you suspect? Suspect? They got that one right.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
And that one.
Alas.
Still
I'm
can't get the
afraid there are
lieutenant
many
thing right,
suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
Yeah,
I'm
not
the
that they're
one
very
who should be
helpful.
thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
I'll see what I can do. What about Eden's creation?
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
And the natives reacted?
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
You know, I have a theory. I'm just going to throw this out here. It just occurred to me. And I haven't really formed it very well, but I'm just going to spew it out onto the internet. You ready? My theory is that San Matthias is actually was actually the leader of the first colonization effort of the island, and he is the one who ordered them to be completely unscrupulous toward the natives, to murder, enslave, rape, do all the really bad things we know about colonialism to them. And that's why they rebelled, and he ended up dying on this island because of the natives rebelling. That's my theory. That's my theory. I don't know how that's supposed to fit into the story, but I'm pretty sure it does. Pretty sure it does. And what about the confrontations?
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence,
yay,
things calmed down.
I bet they did.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful.
One would hope, anyway. One would hope. Let me just do this right. That works. I think. Maybe. Uno momento. Yeah, we'll just let it go. Alright. Okay, so this is the guy. Oh yeah, this is the guy who was supposedly guarding. Ah, so that's why you didn't want to talk to me. That's why you didn't want to talk to me.
Greetings. Desarde. I am handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
Why were you not guarding the tablets?
According to your
properly?
colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
Indeed. What happened that night?
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
It's odd. You'd think you wouldn't just, you know, have the guards sit locked inside. Know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, who do you suspect?
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
The close-up of the dude praying in the background, gotta love that. And what about the natives?
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
Is that right?
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you.
I see.
I will investigate where the theft took place.
Yeah, I guess we'll
As
just have
you
to look at the
wish.
shack.
But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things.
Indeed. Ask, yeah.
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
Conversion. Of course. Yes. Tell me about your mission with the natives. Wink, 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 wink.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
Conversion.
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light.
Of course.
The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it.
Indeed. Hence the whole tolerance thing, right?
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left. And it has proved nothing but a blessing for us.
I see.
I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course.
What a shot of that helmet. Beautiful.
Goodbye. I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
Indeed.
It was predictable. These priests feed off myths all day long. They are completely disconnected from reality.
Yes,
even though
you
it
would say
seems to me that some of them have a far more factual and political outlook on things.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. If you're wondering why I'm keeping after it, it's because that gun of hers is pretty powerful. And I'm definitely considering taking all of Kurt's stuff and wielding it myself. Just saying. Just saying. And still keep it in the back of my mind. I wanna give it a try. Definitely want to give it a try. I mean, think about it like this. Think about it like this, right? We would go from our current stance, we would probably sacrifice maybe stasis, right? And we would sacrifice mana as far as attributes go. Because we could keep mental power. Because this is what I'm thinking is that at first I was thinking maybe we could go full on and go this direction and this direction. But the problem is I think I'm still a mage no matter what. So I'm gonna have these three no matter what. So I might have to spend 2 skills to get long blades if I want long blades. You know what I mean? But I don't need to spend anything to get actual endurance level. But I also don't want to. But to do long blades, I need agility, right? And as you can see, we've only got 9 of these. So I'm kind of like, total points spent 10, so I got 10 of them. So I'm kind of, oh yeah, that's because I put a strength there. So I could max out strength and max out endurance. So I could have the fattest armor with the fattest axe in the game. Something to think about. Something to think about.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
This Virgil must have fallen asleep on duty, and the thieves must have taken the key from him without him even noticing.
It is entirely
Unlike
possible.
the others, he does not think that those relics have any value.
It's very likely that that's what happened, but someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
Yeah,
Our
sell
thieves
it, no
fled,
doubt.
but you're right. Our accomplice must still be here.
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Okay, let's do it. Did it say former village leader? It did. It did. Where's he at? All the way over there. Is this the guy we were talking to earlier? Oh, yeah. Former village leader. He's the native leader, right? And straight down. You know what's funny? Being the wizard, because they don't actually have any, like, wizard clothes, I'm using the loot gear from the very beginning. That's also a part that bothers me, is they don't have any wizard gear. There's no gear that increases my ability to do magic damage or any of that nonsense.
You have returned on Almanawi. Do you need something else?
Yes.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave.
Sounds good.
They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
Try to provoke him. Well, I mean, you know, we have that charisma talent, right?
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer.
Indeed.
I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old
Vindwal.
sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village.
I see.
He is filled with anger and fury.
And she's a good
If
mother.
you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I get it.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son.
True
I
that.
have to go.
Like so many others.
Sometimes you can definitely notice the canned responses. It's okay. It's okay. They did their best. They did their best. At least it's not the same for everybody. You know what I mean? There is that. At least it's different. Oh, so different. And Vindwal, 52 meters ahead. Yeah, there she is. Alright, girl. What's your story in all this? Not what
Greetings.
I was expecting.
Are you Vindwal?
Bird Teer Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
Accuse her. No, we're gonna ask her.
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the mind shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
I mean, to be fair, the only way you're gonna win, you're gonna be able to peacefully coexist with religious zealots is if you bend the knee.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
Ooh. I mean, they probably would. They could probably.
The only
be spared.
means of alleviating the situation with Teleme is to give the priests their tablets back. So, if you don't want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could
Maybe we
retrieve them
tell him
discreetly.
Nothing. That could work, right?
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods.
Hiding.
Beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with traps. And please, do not hurt my son.
So now we have to go steal the tablets back. That's just frickin' awesome. Oh, and they're all the way up there. Do not take the path to the left. Okay. Riddled with traps, you say? Alright, so we're just gonna wander on up here then. Wander on up. Let's go. I think we can get there through. Yes, we can. And we can go from one campfire to another. What is this one called? Swamp entrance? Alright. That'll save us a little bit of time. Save us a wee bit. I'm seriously considering it, I'm not gonna lie. Seriously considering it. But I think we'll leave it just for now, at least for this one, for a little bit. Swamp entrance, there we go. I love that it actually tells you which one is closest. I always forget that it does that. And we need to make sure we go to the right, so I'm gonna mark it so I don't accidentally go to the left, because I have been known to do such stupid things. I have been known, my friends. It is known, yes. Yes. Am I going the right way? No. No, I am not. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wait. Wait. How? Hang on. Is this the thing? Is it just, yeah, there it goes, okay. I was getting confused there for a minute. I was like, what's going on? I have no idea where I am. Alright,
here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near. Don't worry, we'll be discreet. And if I remember correctly, we should avoid the path on the left.
It even tells you again. How very nice of you, game. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Any exiles over there? No?
Do it! What are you doing
Oh
here?
no, what?
I'm not here to fight you, but I must retrieve
What?
the tablets of St. Matthias.
What? How do you know we have them? And how? Not Fradee. We will not give them back. We lost our homes and families, so the priests lose their
we can
sacred
sneak in.
stones.
We can literally just charisma out of this? Okay.
I know that you are seeking vengeance,
Charisma.
but the
Magic.
priests will not be the only ones to suffer the consequences of your actions. Your mother helped you, and once they find out about it, she will pay the price in your place. Is that what you want?
No. She only told us which night we could come. They have no right to punish her for this.
Well,
I
they're
doubt the
gonna.
Ordo Luminous will care. They will
They
need
don't.
someone to take the
They
blame,
are
and she's the
totally
obvious
not gonna
choice.
Very well. Take the stones and leave. All that's left to do is to rejoin the Donea Exregao.
Okay, apparently we didn't need to sneak up on them. We were on the other side. That was hilarious. We were up here. I think. Yeah, we were over here. And I stood up and it was like, bling, teleport. Okay, so we got the tablets. Sweet. Does that mean we can just straight head back? No, the tablets are over here. We do not have the tablets. I has the dumb. Aha! The tablets, yes. Wow, that's some big tablets. Are we sure we're able to carry these? That seems a bit much. That seems a bit much, mate. Oh God, it's her. What is she gonna do?
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
Don't worry, all is well. I managed to
bad's
convince him
about to
to give me the tablets.
Something bad's about to
Adloredar,
happen.
I did not believe my son to be so reasonable. You are giving me hope. I will go see him and tell him to find another clan. A place to welcome him.
Sounds good. Sounds good. +1 to native rep. And the weird thing about it is, I figured that this game, even though it hasn't given me many choices overall, I figured one of the few choices it would give you that would have some kind of meaning is to choose between the natives and the cities, right? But as you can see here, I'm relatively good with all of them except obviously Tlemay, because I haven't done any of their quests. So just by doing the quest gives you rep. You don't actually interfere. Because, like, it's like, think about it. You go on a quest for Thélème, and they're doing some really dumb stuff that you don't really like, so you side with the natives, and that makes you lose rep with Thélème. And gain rep with the natives. I've lost rep with the natives doing stuff for, what's-her-face? This guy. This guy right here. Afra. Girl. Guy. Whatever. Okay. And we will go to the Eden camp. Yes, indeed. And is it right here? It is. Unfortunately, we can't go in right there. We gotta go over here. Oh! Oh. Yes, I am still mulling it over in my mind. I have not forgotten at all. I want to do it. I want to do it. So bad. I haven't been in melee combat in this game hardly at all, and I have never used a two-hander, and I'm on the wrong side of this, aren't I? Grrr, went the wrong way. Dang it, Bobby. Why you do that? Alright, let's roll. Well, okay, so we got the tablets. I wonder what comes next.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Indeed.
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
All of this is nothing but more proof that Thélème is a nation of dreamers.
Oh, you need to
They
hush.
looked for a thief when all they had to do was choose a guard who wouldn't fall asleep.
Right?
In any case, you would do well to keep a better watch on your discoveries in the future. You should also pay more attention to those who share this village with you. This theft would never have happened had you truly been in harmony with the natives.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. Oh, we may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning.
That's what you call it.
We'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I'm very busy.
Very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually,
He just looks like a
must go
younger
back to
version
my
of the other
work.
guy.
Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
Trouble in Eden. Achievement unlocked. Served. Oh, ding! We gotta wait 23 hours. Man, what's this? Complete 20 secondary quests. Well, that's it. Hey, there you go. And we leveled. Ding! We'll give another thing of strength. And, ooh, we got talent. Should we get 3 no, lockpick. That's it. Lockpick. Ooh. That makes me want to go back to New Serene and get that level 3 one that's just chilling out in front of our thing. The problem is that I would have gotten it long ago, so it's probably not that high level. Let's go to the Eden camp, and I don't think it matters if we go over the time limit on this one, because to be able to get another quest, that's what we're gonna have to do, right? Yes, we could do this. We could do that. Yeah, it's just a waiting game on that one. Am I gonna take all of Kurt's gear? That's the big question. And use the axe that he's had forever. Because the thing about it is, what is it? Like, Kurt does not have 5 strength, so he can't wield the most badass stuff, right? That's about how it works. Let's check it out. So, Kurt has 3 strength, where I could have 5 strength. Because he went agility as well, so he can wield blades. Whereas I would not do that. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna have a little fun. Let's go ahead and make a save, and we're just gonna do it up, man. We've got plenty of gear and whatnot. Reset skills. Wow, you can change. So I wonder why it recommends these. This kind of is like weird, right? Because I could still get magic, right? I could still be magical. and go the two-hand warrior route. That way I could, that way I could wield. Well, no, I think we want to do this. Yeah, let's give it a go. Reset your character's progress. Points spent in skills, attributes, and talents will be returned. Your equipment will be adjusted to the chosen playstyle. Okay, yep, let's do it. This is why I saved it, is because all the ones that I've gotten from all the all the ones I've gotten from, yeah, we'll go strong grip. Yeah, so we're definitely, so because it allowed us to actually choose a different skill tree, what I thought it would do is it would just reset it, and we would still be a mage. I didn't know it would allow us to actually change our actual class. I thought it would just give us all this back. So this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. What do we got here? Okay, it gives us more stun, and what does this one do? Fully restores health and armor. It restores, okay, so it gives you 500 HP. That's pretty cool. It heals you for 500 HP, excuse me. I think it would be cooler if it just gave you 500 HP. That'd be kind of cool, right? So, since I can't get any of this nonsense, I can't get heal. I think we're going to do... cleanses poisons. And I think we're going to leave it there. Do you need the ring? Do you need a ring to use that? I wonder. Because I don't have my fat ring on, do I? No, I do not. I have two swords on, so I don't even have a ring on. So I do not need... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, so that's great. That's actually really good. That means that I can spend all my points on this without it actually interfering. Ooh, I think I should do this and this. And I don't know if I'll go group yet, because I'm debating on whether to go firearms, alchemical preparations to weapons. I mean, that sounds really awesome. We could also get roll, which sounds really awesome as well. But we could go this direction instead of going long blades. Do I want to get two-handed swords? Is that what I want to get? I don't want to go this way just to get two-handed swords, because I already did that for this. Like, I got 5 talent points for something that I don't even really want. The one-handed weapons. I want the two-handed. Which, I mean, let's be real here, is probably not the best thing to be using. I probably should use a one hand and then a fat two-hand as well. The gun question is really what's gonna get me here. Because I can totally go this direction. I probably can't get bomb, nor would I really want it. But I could get roll. Quickly dodge a second time. So it's essentially like lightning dash. And what does this do? Okay, it says increases fury generated by all attacks. That sounds really good. Increases fury generated by counterattacks. That seems really good. That seems really good. And that seems really good as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go firearms. Instead of long blades. Instead of going this route, because I don't want that. I want this. Because we're going to use fat axes. That's what we're going to do. I might get anointed weapons. It depends on if we have enough points. Now, do I want to get these ones where you get bonuses for hitting them from behind? Because I'm not actually going to be... Well... I've got 11 points for me to get that. Come on now. Come on now. And then we can totally get bomb. That's insane, right? That's insane, right? We could get stasis too. That's one of the things we're gonna have an issue with, is we're not gonna have fat AOE damage anymore. This is gonna be much harder for us unless I get stasis. I'm never gonna be able to get storm. Yeah, it requires way too much nonsense. I would have to get rid of all this. So we got 7 points left. So 6, 5. Let's see what you got. 6. Get that, and it'll be 6, 5, 4, and then we'll have We'll have enough to get bomb. We will have enough to get bomb. But it costs all of our fury, yeah. So is that something we want? We could actually get long blades for crowd clear. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So we did not get this. We did get anointed weapons. I think we are actually gonna get long blades because we don't have any crowd clear, and I don't want to use this. So maybe this will help. I don't know. We're gonna do it. Bam. All right, we got them all now. No excuses. No excuses. And I believe that's it, my friends. All right, let's see what we've got in this. What do we got here? Yeah, Kurt can't use this. This is amazing. So we're totally going to use this. And I believe we're going to use this. What has it got? It's quality 100, but it's only a... It's only a great steel axe. Or it's only a purple item. Let me see here. So yeah, we've got these two things. I really don't care about those. Oh yes, we still need to put it. Still need 5 strength. Let's do that. Yep. 1 strength, 2 strength. Oh, that's the reason I didn't want to do long blades. Is because I don't have the agility to wield them. Dang. I feel dumb. I feel super dumb. And I'm not going to have the ability to wield them because I'm not going to have any endurance. Or I'm not going to have any agility. I'm going straight endurance, yeah. So that was kind of dumb. I should have... That's kind of dumb. I should not have gone this direction, but... well, darn. That does kind of suck. So you have to have the stat plus the It's really interesting that you can get it without actually having the stat. That's kind of weird, isn't it? So I can't use... Oh, this is a heavy weapon? Oh, snap. It's 505? Yeah, we're totally using that. Okay, and we can also use firearms. Oh, they require accuracy. Dude. I see. So I've basically boned myself. That's what we've done. This is why you're not supposed to do this. This is why you're not supposed to do this. How do you... Aha! So... Elemental coating, magic coating, poison coating, stasis coating. Very interesting. It's because of all the potions we have. I see. Well, that is quite interesting, actually. So it requires 4 endurance for that. I think... I actually thought we had other things. Let me see here. So that's why you don't need all this. But we needed to get all this to get anointed weapons. So what I should have done is gone this direction. Okay, so I think we're gonna do this again. We already saved it, so I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna go ahead and do warrior. Okay, and then we're gonna do it again. This is why we saved it, so we can do this. Because I don't want to waste all my points. It's unfortunate because our magic ability, our willpower, allowed us to go all of this, and it basically affected everything, and it was great. So we're going to get this maxed. And yes, we're going to go firearms, even though I'm not going to get any accuracy, because I find it really weird that it requires such. And we're going to get roll. Because I'm not going to be able to wield any firearms that are worth a damn. Because you need accuracy to be able to wield them. And I'm not going to have any accuracy. Because for some reason, stats are very hard to come by. And we still got 5 points. Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna get bomb. Cancel. I did not get these. And yeah, we do not have enough. Yeah, we need one more point to be able to get that. And I think that's what this is the direction we're gonna go. So we still got firearms, but that's because I wanted anointed weapons. Assassin's Touch, dose applied, 50%. It's gonna be great. Elemental damage, stun damage. Oh, it's so good, so good. And we're gonna have fat, and that's another thing. We're gonna be able to have fat one- and two-handed weapons. So it should be good to go. All right. Now that we've figured this out, and of course I forgot to apply strength again. No worries, y'all. No worries. I think we go 5. Yeah, we go 5. I want the fat weapon and the fat armor. Now we could do this and get 2 accuracy. 3 endurance, 4 endurance, and we go accuracy. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Cool. And talents, we're definitely getting charisma back. And lockpicking. And we had vigor as well. And intuition. Bam. I'm pretty sure there's ones I've missed from intuition that we haven't got, but that's okay. Yes, indeed. All right, now let's put this bad boy on. Saber of the Far East. That's great. And we're gonna go Hammer of the Forgotten Gods in the offhand. I don't know. Let's check out what we got in here. That's a long blade. That's not gonna help us. I think it's gonna have to be Hammer of the Forgotten Gods. We got 3 of them now. So yeah, there's that. We've got, oh, there you go, Elegant Pistol. We can wield that bad boy. Sweet. And we'll go ahead and throw this on. We can use the Elegant Rifle as well, which is more. It's got 2. I don't actually know how any of this works, so we're just gonna take them as it comes, as it were. Why did it take that off? I have no idea. That's gonna be Old Barbute. No, we've got fat endurance. So let's see what Kurt can do for us, because Kurt's got all my good stuff. Yeah, let's get this, and we'll just give him this, because I think we're getting rid of Kurt. Pretty much all of his quests are done, and I mean he only gives me crafting, so I'm not really interested in that when I could straight up go to the blacksmith. So great smoldering axe. I think we're just gonna give him this. Yeah, he'll be alright. He will be alright. Neck. Oh, that's another thing I need, is another neck piece that gives healing and resistances and whatnot. Alright, let's this stuff requires 3 endurance, dude. Isn't there any? I thought I had better. We'll give him the traveling suit because it's funny. And the hands. Give him those. And these. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be stupid. We can give him some, you know, not stupendous armor. How about that? Requires 2 endurance. Yeah, we'll do that. Works for me. And with this, we could give him this one. Yeah, let's do that. He looks absolutely ridiculous. And luckily we're here, we can get more companions. Now, who am I going to get? I believe I want Sayori. Pretty sure. Let's gather companions. Whoa, wrong button. Wrong button. Let's gather them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want Sayori. She's going to be maybe Vasco. He's got guns. She's got alchemical preparations as well. I really don't want Patreus. I don't like him as a character. So it's between Sayori and Vasco. Vasco gives me vigor, I believe. I think. Let's find out. Does Vasco give me vigor? Vasco gives me intuition. Oh, okay. So, yeah, let's do the Knot and what's-her-face. That sounds good to me. Compose your team. Because we'll probably have to have Sayori on here in just a little bit anyway. So we'll get rid of Kurt. And we'll throw Vasco on. Add to team. There you go, buddy. Alright, and as for us, I think we have a lot of money, so we're going to be able to take care of our armor pretty well. Yeah, and we don't have any in there, so let's just go ahead and we have a lot of money, so when we find that really fat armor, we're going to be able to just buy it, essentially. the worst necklaces ever. It's because, that's right, it's because you need willpower to be able to wield the best necklaces, so we're pretty much done. So it's got lockpicking, so I have 3 lockpicking with this on. Not bad. Fury Gen and Magical Resist. Excellent. It looks beautimous. Absolutely beautimous. What is this? 62? Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. Gauntlets of the Warrior King? No. And the boots. Das Boot. Das Boot. We'll definitely go with those. Wow, we actually look like something resembling a warrior now. And we'll go Hammer of the Gods. Alright, so. Oh, that is great. It's a sword that's a heavy weapon. Look at that. That is beautimous. That is beautimous. And how do we switch to the pistola? Ah, that's right. We go to here, right? And that's it. That's it. We actually can use that now. Okay, cool. All right, let's go kill some stuff. Let's go. Actually, let's wait for this. And I like the way my armor looks. That's for damn sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and wait. Let's wait. And now we can go back and talk to him. Hey. Need to get some of this water though. I'm kind of thirsty. All this talking and running my mouth, man. What am I doing? That's where it's at, boys. That is where it is at. All right. I definitely think we're going to pick up another RPG when this is over. I think what we're going to go with is probably Divinity Original Sin, a game I've been looking forward to playing for a very long time. I've played it on and off to where the point where I've gotten to, like, I don't know, maybe a quarter to halfway through the story, and I just never finished it. So I'm very excited to give it a try. I'm thinking about doing a Lone Wolf playthrough.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
This man is burning up with fever, and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The flesh is black and blue around the bites. He was bitten by a venomous creature. What he needs is an antidote.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
Yes,
More
always.
of these idiotic superstitions. If the anti-poisons aren't working, it's because they're not suitable for this venom. Fidelis was in the swamp. Local healers will surely know how to make the right antidote.
Yeah, they should.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Will probably work. I look super weird in full armor. It's great. It's great. I really want to fight. I really want to smack something around. It's gonna be great. I think we're getting toward the end of the game anyway, so pretty much most of the good gear in the game is on us, as it were. And we need to talk to the village elder. The old leader of the village. He's a savage one. Old Lear. It's like O'Leary. O'Leary!
Onol Manawi.
O'Leary, what's up, buddy?
To see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Indeed.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
It is possible. Indeed. And do you know a healer?
I need your advice. You may already know that one of